Yes, good morning to all of you. Myself, Mahesh Jagdish Pingle, lecturer Electronics Engineering, Government Polytechnic, Ambad. So, in our previous lecture, we started the discussion about the low level modulator. So, in this particular lecture, we are going to discuss one another circuit of a low level modulator. So, it is a single transistor emitter modulator as you are observing in this particular circuit diagram. So, what we are here implementing, we are using a class A amplifier over here. So, for the base of the class A amplifier, we are applying the carrier voltage and the modulating signal which we want to modulate, it is applied to the emitter of this particular transistor through transformer coupling. So, this particular circuit, it is also called as a emitter modulator circuit, and it does the perform the operation of amplitude modulation. Now, the two inputs RF carrier and the modulating signal we are observing here. So, the RF carrier is applied to the base of the transistor as we already said, and the modulating signal it is applied to this particular emitter side through the transformer coupling. Now, when the modulating signal is absent, so no any kind of modulating signal is applied to this particular circuit, so it means that only the carrier signal is applied to the base of the transistor. So, this particular circuit itself acts as only a class A amplifier and it amplifies the carrier, right. So, whatever the output here we are getting, it is nothing but the amplified carrier voltage. Now, when the modulating signal is applied over here, so depending on the modulating signal, this particular circuit acts as a non-linear device, and the multiplication or the product of two component takes place, that is the carrier voltage and the modulating voltage. So, according to the multiplication action of your carrier voltage and the modulating signal, whatever the at the output of this particular circuit, that is the at collector side, we are getting an AM modulated envelope. Now, here we are observing one another capacitor we are using, that is called as the C2 coupling capacitor. So, the purpose of using C2 over here is nothing but to remove or to filter the unwanted modulating signals. So, that is why the unwanted modulating signals gets filtered with the help of C2, and whatever the needed amplitude modulated envelope it we are observing at the load, that is RL across the load of this particular output side. Now, for this particular circuit, the gain is calculated by A is equal to AQ into bracket 1 plus M sin 2 pi FMT, where A is the voltage gain with modulation. So, when we apply the modulating signal, whatever the gain we are calculating, it is called as A, and AQ is the gain without modulation, means at that time particular modulating signal is absent. Now, what we observe that from this particular equation, that the gain with modulation, it depends on the frequency of the modulating signal. So, as the frequency of the modulating gets changed, automatically modulation index will get changed, as automatically AQ will get changed. So, finally, we get the voltage gain with modulation A with these particular values, right. Now, if we observe the waveforms over here, what we observe is that, suppose this is your collector voltage Vc and the modulating signal you are applying. So, x-axis indicates as usual it is a time. So, we are getting an amplitude modulated double sideband full carrier envelope at the output of this particular circuit. So, whatever the component of the amplitude modulated envelope, it is nothing but the carrier, one LSB, one USB. So, similarly, a complete envelope we are getting. So, no any kind of separation of the carrier is done, no any kind of separation of sideband is done. So, completely both sides bands are available in this particular envelope. Also, a full carrier is also available in this particular envelope. So, it is very much simple technique for the generation of the low level modulating amplitude modulated signal. This particular circuit has some disadvantages also. So, the major disadvantage of this particular circuit, it is low efficiency, and it is incapable of producing high power output. So, these two disadvantages are facing with this particular circuit. So, thank you very much.